Good Riddance to Arbitrary Tradition is the perfect title to my New Year's Eve 2016 vlog because I'm not going to stay up till midnight. I'm going to sleep. Now, there is something to be said for ritual. I very much believe in ritual. I believe in sacralizing events and objects to carry meaning so that we can process what we need to process. And objects help us do that. Reality helps us do that. So having a big party on New Year's Eve is a great way to mark that something is happening. We're transitioning. 2017 is gonna be my year. It's gonna be your year. We're gonna be better versions of ourselves. Give somebody a kiss. We're gonna make shit happen. Pop the champagne. It's important to curry that energy. And going to a party is a standard traditional way, but it's arbitrary. It's not the only way to celebrate the coming of a new year. Really what we're celebrating is a transition from something to something else. It's the same thing, but it's a new version of that thing. Just like we're the same person, but we're going to be new versions of ourselves. I received the gift of celebrating a transition from the old year to the new year with 1,600 miles of being in transit. That was extremely meaningful to me. It wasn't just a long drive, it was the long drive, closing a chapter and moving towards a new chapter. I don't need to go out and party. I know exactly what I'm celebrating. It's been celebrated. It's been done for me in my way. Not the traditional way, but my way. And my way works for me, and that's all it needs to do. I'm going to bed early. Ooh. Before I end, as a new year comes, this is the message that I want to impart. A long time ago, I wrote a letter to some children that used to be a big part of my life. I'm sending you these stickers of my friend's artwork. He is a graffiti artist, which means instead of paper or canvas, he mostly paints on buildings. And his paintings are humongous. His name is Makatron, like a robot. His real name is Mike Maka. He is 35 years old and is paid to fly all over the world to draw on the walls. This is his only job. I'm telling you this because the older I get and the more places I travel, the more I see just how many different ways there are to be a person. I wish I knew sooner, like when I was a kid, how many options there truly are, all the many different ways to live a life. So I'm trying to tell you, everything is possible. And I was trying to tell them, but I was also trying to tell me. It took me so many years to come to this understanding about what's possible for myself. I felt like, well, I'm just gonna get it all out of my system, to use a phrase that some grown-ups around me use. Just be weird and wild and go on adventures now, and then I'll settle down later. And as I'm getting older, this is not getting out of my system. I'm weirder and wilder than ever, and I've seen plenty of evidence that there's absolutely no reason that I eventually have to return to the traditional way of living a life. So, good riddance to arbitrary tradition.